Congratulations to you and your guys. Your first win of the season in a CAA game, 37-30 over North Carolina A&T. Just talk about what you like most about the way your team played.
Well, I thought we came out fast and started fast. I thought we had a really great first half. I mean, we were able to score on every drive in the first half, except for the last one where we possessed the ball before the half, and that was great. And I thought we found ways to hit some explosives, which I know was something that we've been working to do, and we're able to come out to start the second half as well and go down and score. So thought we really played together as a team. We were aggressive defensively, consistently getting stops as well. I thought just, how we finished could have been better. I think we're still working to be better in the fourth quarter of finishing and, learning to play with a lead, learning to just continue to play no matter the score. So those are areas we took from the game of that we need to improve on. But obviously, we came up big in the end on a final play. Our defense came up big and got a stop. And as we know, that's what it comes down to is teams are going to continue to fight all the way to the clock hits zero. So we have to continue to have that mindset, and I thought our guys did in the end.
Question for you from Ben. Go ahead, Ben.
Hi, Coach. How does it feel to get this first win with this group of players? And you kind of mentioned that you still want to brush up on your finishing, but to have that kind of closeout on defense is something that you guys were kind of looking for in some of the losses this season. To have that actually finish in your favor, I mean, how much of a payoff is that for your team going forward?
Yeah, I mean, just obviously great to win. For our guys, really happy for our players and coaches and everyone involved in our program to get a win. I thought it was a great day here on campus, and to really seal it with a win and a victory was, it made it for a special day. And a lot of respect for North Carolina T. I think they're a tough team that shows a ton of resilience. They've come back and won tight games as well. So we knew it would be a fight to the end. I think our guys seeing that they can finish in the fourth quarter certainly helps us build confidence. Obviously don't want to be in that position, but that's the reality is that a lot of games are going to come down to that. So, uh, as you said, just excited about how they finish the game.
Got you. Also, like I had to get background from you about how you split up the quarterbacks one week, but then to see Carter throwing it and being so efficient in this game. I mean, what did you really like about the offense turning around?
Yeah, I thought just a great plan by our offensive staff, and just putting together a plan for Carter, getting him some throws that he's really comfortable with, and putting him in a position to be successful. And I thought just, credit to Carter in our offensive line and just doing a great job of protection and allowing him to make throws. I thought that was huge, So like he's been working extremely hard with the receivers, with the entire offense. I think those guys have a strong connection, and that's something they've worked on. That's been super intentional. So that paid off, and was able to hit some really explosive plays and get the ball to a number of different guys, really. I mean, like, look at all the guys that got involved. It was, we're talking 4 to 5 guys that were involved in the pass game and run game.
Thank you, Coach.
Thank you.
Your next question from Larry. Go ahead, Larry.
Rob, how you doing this morning?
I'm good, Larry. Thanks.
Good, thanks. Just coach, okay, you got the first win, but go from what are things you need to clean up? And can you look ahead to Bryant and any updates on injuries? I know Christian hobbled off at the end of the game. Thoughts on him, thoughts on what you got to clean up and playing Bryant. Anyway, thank you. Appreciate it.
Yeah, I mean, for us, it's doing a better job just finishing out games. You know, Being able to continue to stay aggressive in the second half is something that we know we need to do. Um, these are things like as we're coming together as a team, and we made it through the first 4 games of our season, and playing two FBS opponents in that short span. We're in a position now like we know our strengths and our weaknesses, and one of them is we got to continue to maintain a level of focus and execution throughout the entire game. So that's something that we're working on and being focused on this week. When you look at Brian, I mean, the one thing that just stands out is this is just a really tough team. I think they are very skilled at each position, and done a great job recruiting, just seeing the size of them up front on offensive line and defensive line. It kind of tells them that you look at the stats and their ability to stop the run, their ability to run the football, their ability to control the line of scrimmage is evident on film. And I think they're playing together. I think they have a lot of returners. And it shows like they have great chemistry. I know they've been battling, and this is something that a big game for us, and a big game for us to go down there and go out and compete for however long it takes. Because we know that's what we're in for. When we play Bryant, I do have a lot of respect for their staff and their players and how they go about their business, and just the professionalism they bring to the to their team and to this league.
How's Christian Thomas?
Chris is fine. Yeah, he'll
Okay.
be available. Yeah.
Okay. Thank you.
Kind of follow up from Ben. Go ahead, Ben.
Yeah, coach, obviously got to give Brian a lot of credit, but it seems that like Sincere has been the guy for you running the ball that can just really get it done. I mean, how much of an impact can he have in this game as strong as Bryant might be up against him?
Yeah, I think we'll find where we're gonna be able to move the ball. That's what we're working on now. Sincere will certainly be a part of that. I think he's been tremendous this year and just been a huge addition to our team. I've said this before, but I just really love our running back group. I think they all offer different skill sets, but they all run hard, and they're competitive. They have great vision. They find different seams and they're able to hit it, and just like a lot of confidence anytime they have the ball in their hands. And that's our whole running back group.
All right, thanks.
We talked last week about, or you talked about the need to be better offensively and to be able to put up 478 yards. And a guy like Carter, who's had success, and your offense certainly didn't get off to the start of the season like he might have liked. How rewarding to see him play the way that he was able to play on Saturday.
Yeah, that was terrific. I mean, I just was really impressed with his response and his resiliency through the first 4 weeks of the season. And to come out and really just play with some confidence, just felt like he was, just himself out there. And that's what we want him to be. We want him to be himself and play confidently, was, passionate, was fired up with his teammates, and really just kind of like free out there. And that's how, you're going to be at your best. So it was really good to see him get that. And, we recognized him in the locker room after the game. And I think that was a big moment for him and, a big moment for our team. So want to continue to build on that. And hopefully, he feels encouraged about how he played, and, we can continue to build on that.
Defensively, that's a pretty physical North Carolina A&T team. To hold them to 69 yards on the ground, how big was that to kind of make them one-dimensional?
Yeah, I think our staff and our players have really made a commitment to being tough against the run. We were able to win the margin of explosive plays, and we still gave up a few, but we continue to cut down our explosives, and that's something that I think is a key. If we can continue to limit teams' explosive plays, and create our own on offense, like we're going to be in a position where we can be competitive in the fourth quarter, with an opportunity to win a football game. So, that's all we're looking to do, and I think there's a real commitment of stopping the run, and there's always a sense of pride when you can stop the run.
One more on defense, 4 sacks by that group. To catch Chisholm with 2 of them. Just talk about the play up front of those guys being able to put some pressure on the quarterback.
Yeah, I think just again, just like a work in progress. Finding ways, different guys' skill sets, what they're best at, how can we attack our opponent, and guys got a lot of them come down to effort and playing with rush lane integrity and doing a great job. But really impressed with our ability to continue to get better and continue to respond each week. So got to continue to do that this week. Again, got a big challenge ahead of us.
You mentioned you touched on Brian a little bit with Larry, but their quarterback Brennan Myers certainly has the ability to make a lot of plays. What do you like about, or what impresses you about him?
Yeah, I just really like his his moxie, the way he plays the game. I think he's improved immensely. Just seeing just going back, even like watching the UMass game, his toughness, his ability to make plays, be accurate with the football, make plays with his legs, keep plays alive. The passion he shows after he makes a play, he's excited for his teammates. He's fired up to be out there. Like he kind of embodies that position of the quarterback position. So, yeah, just impressed with his production, but also like what I see as his leadership.
All right, Jordan, thanks so much for your time here today, and look forward to talking again next Monday.